Darling Reginald, I received your missive, or, as the moderns call it, an email. A curious medium like parchment, but colder and soulless. But I digress. You said you had a new opportunity for me, one that would expand my brand. Oh, I was giddy. Perhaps a role as Lady Macbeth in Toronto, or finally, a series of interpretive sonnets for the BBC. A what commercial? Hot dogs? Reginald, surely you jest. You wish me to... What? Hold a frankfurter aloft like some greasy Excalibur, and then utter the sacred phrase, "Get your buns in gear"? That is not iambic, Reginald. That's an assault on the English language. Oh, no. No, I am not being difficult. I'm being principled. You forget, sir, I once performed Twelfth Night in a snowstorm, barefoot, to an audience of 3, and a badger. I have range. Yes, I know it pays more than King Lear. That's not the point. Although, how much more, exactly? That much? Holy smokes! Well, once more unto the grill, dear friends, once more, with buns, both warm and toasty.
We're listening to the radio station where the hosts of heaven sing. Turn your radio on, turn your radio on. And if you feel them good vibrations coming from the joy his love can bring, turn your radio on, turn your radio on, turn your radio on. And listen to the music in the air, turn your radio on, and the glory share. Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God and turn your radio on. Come on.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of the Main Street Music Show. We've got a pretty good one for you this month, featuring our acting company, the Main Street Players, Jamie Cloutier and Daniel Cross. Today's show is brought to you by the Bums at the Bald United Men's Society. Stick around and enjoy the show.
Turn your radio on and listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on and your glory share. Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.
Got it. Yep. Brenda, I'm not dealing with it right now. I'm on my lunch break. I'm not working. We can talk about it when I get back to the office. Finally, some peace and quiet while I enjoy a sandwich.
Nate, you have been chosen for a secret mission to save humanity. If you say yes, you will be transported to a private location where you will be briefed before completing the mission and returning home safely by 4 p.m. this afternoon. Do you accept?
No.
I don't think you heard me. You have been handpicked for a secret mission.
Pass.
What do you mean, pass?
Pass. I don't want to go on your mission. I just want to sit here and eat my sandwich on this bench.
Listen, Nate, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You work in accounting. This is your chance for excitement, for adventure, to be a hero.
Yeah, right. You say I'll be home by 4 p.m., but let's be honest. I'll probably end up locked in some Russian missile silo, forgotten for 7 years until someone decides to swap hostages. When they finally trade me for some really bad guy, I'll come back to a life I can't even recognize. I'll be the weird guy at work who stares out windows too long, jumps at loud noises, only drinks black coffee because I don't trust dairy anymore. That's my future. Isn't it? Go on. Go on. Tell me I'm wrong.
That could happen, but
See? See, you always make this out to be something simple. Then it blows up in your face. So no. Absolutely not.
we are trying to do good in the world, Nate.
Yeah? Well, so am I. Ever tried balancing the books for a company that keeps forgetting to file taxes on time? That's a different kind of world saving, my friend.
That does sound stressful.
Exactly. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna finish my sandwich. Preferably on a different bench. This always happens to me. It's stupid. Just come out to the park, won't eat my sandwich, and some random person from some foreign country just shows up and is like, "Hey, Nate, would you want to?" No, I want to eat the pastrami on rye. I want to eat the pastrami on rye. That's all I want to do. Just eat the pastrami on rye. Hey, Nate, would you come with us? No. Today's a Reuben. It's fine. Just leave me alone. I have no interest in this. I just want to do my numbers and then do my work. That's just everything I gotta do. Right? This is all I want to do.
Hello, Nate!
Stop. I'm
Sorry.
fine.
All right.
Leave me alone.
Just trying to save the world.
Vanessa, this is the third time this month. You know that this is not, I'm not gonna do it, okay? Gosh.
That's it. I'm done. Social media is toxic, and I need to focus on myself. I have realized that constantly scrolling is ruining my productivity, my mental health, and, let's be honest, my posture. If you need me, text me. Logging off for good this time. It's been a long time coming, and I really mean it this time. No more distractions, no more endless doom scrolling. This is the start of a new, healthier me. Hashtag digital detox, hashtag by Felicia. Okay. I know I said I was quitting, but it's been 3 whole days and I just had to share this sunset. Look at this sky. Nature is too beautiful not to post. I mean, what's the point of witnessing something breathtaking if I can't share it with the world? Just this one post and then I'm really done. I swear. Hashtag grateful, hashtag mindfulness. Ugh. Why do exes lurk? You take a break from social media for 3 days, come back for 1 O-N-E harmless sunset post, and suddenly the ghosts of relationships past emerge from the digital depths. This is exactly why I was leaving. Social media is a cesspool. How do I spell that? C-E-S-S-P-O. Okay. And I am actually leaving this time. For real, no takebacks. Hashtag done for real. Hashtag toxic energy. Since I'm off social media, I'm focusing on professional growth. It's been almost 4 full days since I officially declared my departure from all platforms, and I'm already feeling so much more productive. So, here's my latest career update. I am now a freelance consultant, which basically means unemployed but hopeful. This break from social media has really given me the clarity to reassess my professional goals. Let's connect. Hashtag networking. Hashtag new opportunities. All right, listen. It's been an entire week since I left social media, and I just need to share this one thing. Can we talk about this brunch? Heart eyes. The way hollandaise sauce glistens, the crispiness of the hash browns, the delicate fluff of these pancakes. Life is meant to be enjoyed. And honestly, what is joy if not shared? Just this one little indulgence. Hashtag treat yourself. Hashtag Eggs Benedict magic. I've done a lot of thinking over the past 2 weeks, and I've come to a realization. Social media isn't toxic. It's about how you use it. So, I'm back. This time with boundaries. I'm only posting positive things, engaging in uplifting conversations, and setting limits on my screen time. This way, I get the best of both worlds. Growth and connection. Who says you can't have it all? Hashtag positive vibes only. Okay, but seriously, why is everyone's engagement ring so big? Question mark, question mark. Are we all secretly marrying oil tycoons? It's been literally 30 minutes since I announced my mindful return, and here I am again, spiraling into the depths of internet nonsense. Well, here's to balance, I guess. Hashtag still here. Hashtag help. I'm off socials for good. This time I mean it. No more distractions. No more endless scrolling. I'm focusing on a real life from now on. If you need me, call me. Hashtag goodbye forever. Hashtag. Okay, but what did I miss? It's been a whole day, and I feel like I'm out of the loop. What's everyone up to? Any good drama? New relationships? Celebrity scandals? Question mark, question mark? Catch me up! Hashtag just curious. Hashtag not back, but back.
Well, this segment of our show is brought to you by the Bald United Men's Society. All right, listen up, chrome domes and future cue balls. Summer's creeping up on us like some nosy neighbor, and I'm here to give you the same advice I've been given since Eisenhower was in office. Cover your head. Now, I know some of you think that glorious shine on your scalp is enough to blind the sun into leaving you alone, but that's not how that works. In winter, sure, slap on an old stocking cap. It keeps the heat in, keeps the frostbite out. But when summer sun's blazing down on that bare, beautiful noggin of yours, you better be wearing a ball cap. And trust me, nothing ruins a backyard barbecue faster than a scalp that looks like a lobster tail fresh out of the pot. And speaking of ball caps, let me tell you about what's happening in the great American pastime. Because while you're out there protecting your head, the game of baseball is losing its mind. First, they let the American League and the National League teams play against each other during the season. You remember when the World Series actually meant something? These two teams, two different styles, two sets of rules, and a championship that actually felt like a championship. Now it's just one messy soup of teams playing each other like it's church league softball. Then they've opened the floodgates and let 12 teams into the playoffs. That's right, 12 teams. Used to be you had to earn it. You had to scrape and claw for 162 grueling games to be the best. Now you just sneeze your way into October. Heck, a team with a losing record probably get in if their mascot can run the bases fast enough. And don't get me started on these virtual umpire nonsense. Umpires aren't perfect and no human is. But they get the call right 999 times out of 1,000. You show me a batter that hits the ball that often and I'll show you a unicorn riding a flying pig. But no, the powers that be want to replace the old boys in blue with a robot that can't even enjoy a hot dog or a Coke. What's next, huh? And the players, for the love of Pete Rose, rest his soul. They're out there wearing enough padding to storm a medieval castle. They got elbow guards, shin guards, ankle guards, wrist guards. Just get in the box and hit the dang ball. Ty Cobb would be rolling over in his grave if he's all the modern lineup waddling to the plate looking like they're about to joust. And pretty soon, I suppose they're going to start every inning with the bases loaded just to make sure the TikTok crowd doesn't lose interest. And you'll watch, before long, it'll be like football. 2 separate teams for offense and defense. You'll have the big fellas in the dugout waiting their turn to hit the ball while the speedy ones are out there catching fly balls. And after that, the final nail's coming. One day people will get so sick of human ball players screwing it up that they'll all sit around and watch some snot-nosed kids in his parents' basement playing baseball on one of those gaming doohickeys while we wear virtual helmets and pretend this thing is real. Shoo. So for the love of common sense, make sure you wear that ball cap so you don't get burned.
Welcome back to the 2025 Hero Awards. It's time for our final award. This award is given to the person who has shown the most bravery and heroic traits of any American. It's the Greatest American Hero Award. And the nominees are Samuel Rasmussen. Samuel saw a bus of school children hanging on the edge of a cliff. He ran into a bus more than 30 times and saved all 43 children and the bus driver before the bus fell off the cliff. Our next nominee is Major Tiara Washington. Major Washington's jet was shot down in enemy territory. She lived behind enemy lines for over a week before completing her mission on foot and escaping. Our next nominee is Margaret Williams. Margaret has been a public school teacher for more than 40 years. During her tenure, she's helped thousands of underprivileged youths out of poverty. Of her students, 300 have gone on to be lawyers, 600 have become doctors, and over 1,200 are now school teachers training up our next generation. Our final nominee is Todd, a customer service representative from Kansas City. Todd has spent countless hours sharing over 15,000 news stories from obscure sources. Todd, who holds an associate's degree in general studies from Sunflower State Community College, consistently added his own expert political commentary to each social media post and replied to every comment in all caps and emojis. Well, those are the 4 nominees for Greatest American Hero 2025. And the winner is Todd, the customer service representative from Kansas City.
Wow, just wow. I mean, when I heard I was nominated, alongside actual war heroes, dedicated teachers, and that guy, right? That guy who literally saved people from a bus, dangling off a cliff. I thought, wow, this is gonna be a tough one. For them, right? Some people go to war. Some shape young minds. Some pull innocent lives from the brink of disaster. But I sat at my computer day and night, reposting the real news that the mainstream won't touch. While others were out there serving or saving lives, I was on the front lines of the comments section, fearlessly taking on keyboard warriors with all caps, emojis, and a level of conviction that cost me 3/4 of my Facebook friends, and frankly, most of my real life ones too. I'll miss you, Jerry. Did I do it for the glory? No, I did it for the likes. Of course I didn't do it for the likes. Also, no, because most of my posts got flagged or buried by the algorithm. I did it because someone had to, because when the world needed a hero to argue with strangers at 2 a.m. over a headline that started with, "They don't want you to see this," I answered the call. So to my fellow nominees, thank you for your service. To my followers, my few remaining friends, and my mom, who still refuses to unfollow me, this award is for you. Except you, Jerry. Stay vigilant. Stay vocal. Never, ever apologize in the comment section.
Well, that's going to do it for this episode of the Main Street Music Show. The Main Street players are Jamie Cloutier and Daniel Cross. Our theme song was performed by Caleb Garza. The show is written by Jay Corton. For more information about our show, visit our website at mainstreetmusicshow.com or on social media. Main Street Music Show is a Morari production, and until next time, so long, everybody.
Turn your radio on and listen to the music in the air. Turn your radio on and your glory share. Turn your lights down low and listen to the Master's radio. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on. Get in touch with God. Turn your radio on.